Going on, guys? Today we're going to be going over the map Halescourge. All the books, all the grims, good routes to take, to find lots of items and whatnot, and just kind of general advice on how to deal with monster spawns and the Lord himself at the end of the map. Without any further ado, let's get into it. So the first tome's actually fairly close to these stairs. You just kind of fall down right here, work your way into that little hole right in the back. Sometimes you'll get some healing or some ammo with it. But the first tome is right in that little crate right there. Proceed back out, and I like to make my way towards the door. There's these stairs here to the right. I like to check both under and above them. If I get a horde spawn at this point, I like to hold above, because you do more enemies to you do more damage to enemies when they're climbing up at you. Now past these doors right here is a monster spawn. You can get a chaos spawn. Sometimes he'll be stuck in that wall, funny enough, or you'll get a storm fiend kind of running at you, blowing his fire. Make sure to kill him and not to die. And then it's pretty much a straight shot, a race to the lift here. It will usually give you a couple bombs right before the lift. Now there will be some storm vermin waiting for you at the bottom here. I tend to save my bombs because you really just snipe them. It's not really worth wasting a bomb on them, to be honest. Generally by now you will have gotten another horde. Yeah, I have one coming right at me. I like to kind of go to the right here up these stairs. To the left there's usually some healing, various other items, and then down here is a little cellar. Usually there's less enemies this way and there's more loot. I just like to go down here. It also looks cooler, and I like cave type things, so I like going down here. It's not too long. You can come back up, and you gotta be careful here because this is a patrol spawn. You can get a chaos patrol or a stormburn patrol, either one, and you just gotta make sure not to aggro them. But once you get past here, probably get some specials at this point. I think there's usually a Blightstormer in this area somewhere. I'll make sure you get him, and then you go through these little this little house right here. It's kind of run down. You're almost falling off the cliff at this point, but you go up these stairs. You avoid the rats, of course. You make the jump. Make sure not to jump while an enemy is jumping at you, because they'll win and you will fall off the ledge. You jump down here. You kill any specials that exist. There's always some items here. Usually it's ammo, sometimes it's healing. And the second tome is right in the back right here. So there's a little ladder with a boat kind of docked right there, and that's where the second tome is. If you're here with bots, they like to fall off a lot, but hopefully they don't all fall off. So you head back the way you came, and there will be this little bridge. And if you have a horde spawn at this point, good idea to hold on this bridge because they can only come at you from two directions. I like to go to the left here, behind this little wall to the left. Usually some type of item spawn. Then you can cross in any one of these three little pathways. Again, make sure that you kill all the enemies before you make that jump, because if you jump at the same time as them, you will not make it. And this is another patrol spawn. I do these map runs on recruit just to blow through them quickly, so it's not much of a patrol. And you gotta make sure to get all those specials and not get grabbed by a hook rat like certain idiotic people. We're now approaching the area where the second grim is. Past this drop down, you see this building starts to slide. You want to follow that building a little bit. Go to the right down here, drop down, immediately turn around, and boom, there's the second grim. This is also a monster spawn, so if you get a monster down here, you can try to ledge him. It's probably the best way to do it, because you don't want to get knocked off, because you will die. Once you're up here, there's almost always a horde spawn coming at you around that corner, and you just want to be prepared for that. The final tome is actually right in that little tower right to the left. You go up there. Check for items, of course. You go up the ladder. More items, and it's right there on that little shelf. And back down. If you still have a horde at this point, it's a good place to hold right in here. A lot of specials will spawn right actually where that tome is, right on the top. So, just be mindful of what's behind you. You can even just stay up there if you want. But once you're done with that, you head up this little ravine right here, this little sliding hill. I love how this city is just completely falling apart. You want to deal with any kind of berserkers, garbo, enemy types. And I like to get to this little archway over here because this is another monster spawn. And as you can see, we have a chaos spawn. Don't laugh at my bomb, please. But yeah, he's, of course, really easy on recruit. But you just want to make sure to work as a team. If a team member gets grabbed, like you just saw, you can bomb him or ult him if your ult has a knockback, and that'll immediately free that player from the chaos spawn. I just like to bomb them. I think they're the hardest enemy type. Just try to deal with them as quickly as I can. But once he's dead, you can proceed on to getting the second Grim. When you get to this little ladder that's kind of hanging in the air there, you want to look up for like a little bubo, shoot it. The ladder will drop down, you can climb up it, and boom, there's the second Grim. A lot of people just walk past that area, they don't know it's kind of like a little hidden thing you have to look for. And then after that, I like to go to the right here. There's usually some items somewhere either up top or down below. You can go down these stairs again. A lot of people go left. I like to go right. There's usually some type of item, healing or ammo, whatever it may be, over there on the right. And then you have, of course, this area up here. There's a little picnic table with just like two things of ale, two giant barrels of ale just sitting on it. I think that's kind of funny. Usually have some items on it. And then you have a nice wall to kind of protect yourself if you're wary about a horde. But for the most part, you can just deal with it. You keep going, of course, and sometimes some elites will be tucked behind these little archways back there. When you get to this drop down, I like to immediately go left because there's usually some ammo over here. Sometimes there's healing, but a lot of times there's crucial ammo. I'll be running low and I'll look back there and there'll be a full bag of ammo, which is nice. Now you can go either left or right here. I think right's probably a little bit safer. I think this is a patrol spawn up here sometimes, but you just gotta be careful. And notice your surroundings. Once you turn past this little flag up here, there'll be your kind of gear up section before the end event. Ammo, healing, etc. To load up on everything you need. And you can fight Burble Spew now. Up these stairs, I like to immediately turn around because just once in a while there will be like a potion right there on that book. Not always, not even very often, but I always check it. So the way to fight Burble Spew is actually not very hard. I like to bring a range class, and he'll teleport around and stuff, but once he gets up on one of those platforms and stops moving, then that's when you can mess him up real good with a bounty hunter or a waste stalker, or any real range class, honestly. He'll throw those goopy specters at you, you want to dodge those. You can bomb him, shoot him with your ranged weapon. If you get hit, they'll kind of take away your health. I think Natural Bond is really good for this fight. Kind of keeps you alive with that little poison damage. So right now I'm just shooting at his head. He'll teleport around. Your teammates will probably be trying to melee him, chasing him around. Once he gets up there, you can pretty much just mess him up. I mean, I have piercing shot on, and Look how many ults I can just get off on him. I got like 8 or something off. I missed that last one, but then health is real low at that point. He throws those bugs at you. If that catches a teammate, make sure just to melee them. It'll free them immediately. But then you have your loot die, and you're good to go. Simply run to the portal, and you have completed Purple Spew Halescourge. Guys, if you like this video, make sure to sub to my channel. Give me a like, throw a comment down, whatever you so choose. I have a Discord, link will be in the description down below. Feel free to join. We've got like 530 people in there. Always get people looking to play Vermintide, talk about builds and lore and whatever. You know, check it out. Come join and hang out with us. Peace. Take care.